What's up, good people? Welcome back to Hear Me Out with Elzy and Butts. I'm Butts, and we are diving into another episode full of laughs. Lord knows a lot of lessons, and whatever else comes out of our mouths. Let's get into it.
Man, it's been so long since we have shot an episode of Hear Me Out. The people wanted us back, and here we are. So let's go ahead and re-engage the audience. Life lately. Let's tell the people what you've been up to.
Well, I moved. I left Lexington and moved to Atlanta. So I'm now back in my home state of Georgia. So it's been awesome. Semi retired, I like to say, diving into real estate. As you know, I've been an investor for a long time, but got my license to become a real estate agent. And so that's been a real fun time so far, but doing a lot of traveling and just kind of living, reclaiming my time, if you will.
Yes. Well, while you're reclaiming your time, and since you are officially an agent, I've been asking you about this for years. I still don't have a picture of a beach house that I would like to purchase as of yet. Now, I can't pay you commission. I think we should just get it, just be getting it. But I'm still waiting.
Our first problem, you have to pay for the services. That I'm a professional now, So we got to talk about that in terms of people wanting things for free. We got to stop that, people. We got to stop that. And here's the thing. You want a beach house, but you don't want to pay for a beach house.
Oh, I do. I want to pay for one, but it
No,
has to be in the budget in which I want it. I would like it in Destin. And there's a lot of qualifications that I would like, but we can
yes.
talk about that later. But if
Again, you
you're,
don't want to pay for a beach house. You
but
want
listen,
it,
if
you
you're in
just
the,
don't want to pay for it.
well, maybe true. That might be true. But if you're in the area, in Atlanta, holla at my girl. She's looking for new clientele to sell houses. Let's get
Hey,
it.
listen, you're buy, selling, or investing. It doesn't matter. Just holler at me, let me know. We can just talk about it because sometimes at the end of the day, a lot of people just want advice, right? They don't want to try to sell them anything. And that's what I'm here for. So I enjoy it. I love it.
I love it. Well, for me, life has changed a lot. I came off a sabbatical. I am in Durham, North Carolina, loving life. Just celebrated 13 years of marriage. Let's clap it up.
Definitely
Um,
clap for that. I feel like I've been married for 13 years too. I mean,
well, you have. Well, let's pause on that for a second. 13 years of marriage. I happen to be going back through the pictures and the videos, and there was a picture of you actually talking to me. And I
okay,
remember the moment. So, all the besties
here we
out there
go.
who are about to get married, she comes in and says, "Are you sure you want to get married? Because if
No doubt.
not, I can go out and talk to the people in church and tell them we're just going to have a reception." I don't think that's what you should tell a woman who's already nervous. I
Absolutely
understand
what
the
you should say.
intent, but I
Absolutely.
made it
I'm
down the
interrupting you
aisle.
right now because I know there are other people out there who feel the same. If your best friend, it doesn't matter who it is, if they are getting married and you feel like they're looking a little shaky, I mean, you can ask the questions because that's what you're there for. You want to be able to help them help themselves. And I took my moment and was like, hey, I love Dexter to death, right? That's her husband, by the way, for those who don't know. But I love him to death. But if my girl was like, yo, I gotta go, then we had to go. I just want to let you
I,
know that I was there for that. You know what I mean? I was there
I
for it.
appreciate it. I appreciate it. And the second thing is, Dexter and I have been married for 13 years, which she absolutely loves him. However, she does watch too much Snapped, First
No.
48. And not long ago, it was right before my son's birthday. We were having a lot of practices. I was tired. and I was asleep when she called. And then the next morning, we got up early, and I didn't call because it was early. Now, normally I do call around 6, but on this particular morning, I didn't. I get out of practice. I have all these messages from Buzz, but I did not know that she had called my husband and she wanted proof of life. And
Absolutely.
so, any of the
Absolutely.
friends out there, you all have that one friend. He had to play a video of me singing "Happy Birthday" to our son Jackson because she wanted proof of life. So, if you have any friends out there, hear me out. Which friend are you? Are you the one that's going to be the investigator? Are you the friend that's kind of observing everything? We need to know what friend you are. But
Listen,
also,
no, 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 no. You can't just glaze over that, right? So I think that's a big thing. I called you. You normally call me like daily, right? Early morning, and it happened to be his birthday, right? So no call, no nothing. And I'm like, wait a minute, Elzy hasn't called me. I need to check this out. I called you, can't get you. All right. So I called Dexter. This is a natural progression here, right? He answers like nothing is happening. All right, cool. Where's Elzy? I think she's asleep right now, whatever I was like, or downstairs is what he said, I think. I said, okay, cool. Maybe when she comes back upstairs, he's like, I'll tell her you call, she'll call you. Now, you don't have any issues calling me any other time. 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning.
this is
You did
true.
not call me. I get up the next morning, I'm thinking, all right, where is she? Still haven't heard from her. I called you a couple times. I'm like, well, maybe she's on the court. And I don't have those problems now, right? So, because I'm retired. So I'm waiting. I'm like, okay, practice should be over. They had early morning practice. Practice should be over. She's done. Still no call. I called him again. Hey, did you tell Elzy I called? Yes, I told her. We had Jackson this morning. We were doing whatever, and but yeah, I said, okay, send me the videos from when you sang happy birthday and all that. Let me see. Because this is not making sense to me. I'm like, we hadn't gotten into a fight or anything. Matter of fact, I don't think we had got into a fight since college. So I know nothing has happened. Um, he's like, okay, I'll send you the video. You're on the video. I'm like, okay, cool. But let me speak to her. Like, I need proof that she is actually still living. Listen, Dateline says it's always the husband or the boyfriend or somebody. I am just informed, and my side eye is always
Oh,
open.
your head
It's
is
always
always
open.
on the swivel, and you always have a side eye, and I appreciate that. But yes, proof of life. I can appreciate it, and Dexter still thinks it's funny that you're looking. But I always tell him if he did anything to me, he has probably about 10 minutes because you will be investigating him. So he does
There's
understand
no doubt. He's the
the
first one I'm going
assignment.
to. First one. First one I'm going to. No question.
And besides marriage, guys, I'm back on the sidelines. Had the pleasure and honor to work with a former teammate of ours, Kara Lawson.
Absolutely.
It's been an amazing ride. I couldn't have uh, fell in a better place. My heart, my mind, my soul, everything needed what Duke had to offer. On top of getting a chance to work with a former Lady Vol, sisters for life. We take care of each other. But had the time of my life this season, and look forward to next season. So um, I did not retire. I did not go to the beach quite yet. I still have a lot left. But one thing that Duke has taught me this year, God orders your steps. And my assignment was here, my purpose was here. I feel rejuvenated and ready for whatever is in store that God has for me.
That's awesome because at the end of the day, I mean, time is what we have, and you know, we have to make sure that we are living our lives and doing the things that we would like to do, right? So working with people who you care about, who love you, and who you love. I mean, that's what it's all about. And so enjoying this time now that I've been away from the game. Definitely missed the game, but it's been awesome to be with my friends, be with my family, and just kind of be on call for all of those life things that I hadn't got to do for the last almost 30 years. So now that I'm doing them, it's been awesome.
That's crazy to say. I was talking to one of the coaches on the road, and she goes, we're one of the old heads now. We got in it so young and
Absolutely.
coming up on year 25 for me this season. And I'm like, where has time gone? And, early on, everybody's like, I don't think I cherished it like I should have, because it was like, what's the next move? What's the next stop? How can I move up? I have my eyes set on. And now I want to appreciate it. I want to take in the people, take in the
Absolutely.
place, take in the team, because it's only going to be like that for a short amount of time. And it's never going to be
Absolutely.
that same team, same staff. And I really got to step back this year and really enjoy it. Love
That's what it's
the
all about.
behind the scenes look and just really take it all in, because 25 years is a long time to do anything. And I'm going to enjoy it all the way out. So from here on
Absolutely.
out, that was one of the things that I am focused on doing, making sure that I'm to inspire, impact, influence. But we pour so much into the players, but they give us so much life, give us so much life that we have the opportunity to be
Right.
around young
Right.
ladies. It's very empowering.
Right. And you should enjoy it for sure.
Oh, have the time of my life. So let's talk. You talked about traveling. You and I had the
Yes.
opportunity to take a trip with some of our friends. Now, you were the event planner along with our other sister, Tiffany Massey. Shout out to both of you guys. You all planned an unbelievable vacation. But let's ask the audience, because now, when it comes to vacation, you are a bit picky
Really?
about where we're
That's how
going.
you're gonna do episode one? We're
Yeah,
back,
that's
and
what
that's how you're
we're
gonna do?
we're getting
All
into
right,
it.
bet.
You are a
Bet.
bit picky about where we're going, but more importantly, the food and the accommodations have to be
Absolutely.
above gold standard.
Well,
Let's get into it.
I wouldn't say above, but they have to be nice. I mean, if we're going to go, really, I get that look, that face. If we're going to go and we're going to have a good time, we got to eat right, right? We have to have good food. We have to have a nice, warm, clean place to stay. Coach, I'm not staying at some of the places you're willing to stay. I'm just not going to do it.
Well,
There are
wait, hold
certain
up, hold
things.
up. I like nice accommodation.
No, yeah, you
I
might
like
like nice
nice.
things, but let's be honest. I don't want to get any call out any chains or anything. But when the doors, unless you're at a resort in the islands, I don't want a room that doors open to the outside. You don't mind stopping on the side of the road when you're traveling and staying at colored roofs hotels, what they have, red,
No, I
black,
like
green, red. You don't mind staying there. I'm not. I am going to stay at a nice hotel chain because I it matters where I lay my head. And
Well,
I would
it matters
think,
where I lay my head as well. I'm just
mm,
saying
mm,
sometimes
I'm not sure,
circumstance
coach.
does not allow for that. And if I had to, you know, I'm going to clean it regardless, whether it's nice, whether it's semi
Uh,
nice. I have my cleaning supplies with me regardless. So to me, it's going to be real nice because I have Lysol wipes, Lysol spray, disinfectant. I have a little Clorox
You
brush. So it doesn't matter. I'm going to clean it regardless. So it's
you
going to
do
be
have
nice for
all
me.
of those things, but there's not enough cleaning in the world at some of these places. So I would just rather stay at a really nice place. And it was really nice, right? You had a good
Yeah,
time. You enjoyed yourself. You ate good. Pool time was lovely. The people were nice to you. It was awesome.
it was a great time, a great time. But let's get into it. Do you pick where you want to go based on the food, that they serve because you're a
Hear,
big foodie.
hear me out. Hear me out on this one. Absolutely. 100%. I'm not going to fight and tussle with anybody about that. I am picking every destination based on the meals that I can eat. Hands down. When I go to different cities, all the coaches out there, if you guys are listening, when you go to Birmingham, right, for tournaments, Birmingham, Alabama, Nikki's West, you got to hit Nikki's West, right? When you go into Miami, you got to hit Prime 112, right? There are certain things you have to hit. And, in Italy, certain places I'm going, I just like food. And so destinations to me are made memorable by what they have to eat, period. The end.
See that's coming from a foodie. So now here's the question. You eat food because you enjoy like every
Oh,
bite, all the flavors, you can taste it, you get excited about food. I
absolutely.
like food, but I eat food because I'm hungry. And it might taste good and I might eat that food again, but it does not excite me the way
Why
that it
though? The
excites you.
question is, why would you not be excited about food?
I mean, I'm excited
Why?
because I can eat. I'm excited because I'm eat and my stomach is
Okay,
full, but it just doesn't give me the same excitement that it
okay,
gives you.
okay. I know 100% I'm not alone. So people who are watching, who are listening, think about this. The waiter walks up, or you see the waiter or waitress come across the room. What better feeling is that than knowing they're coming to your table with a meal that you know is going to be good? I
Yeah, see,
just
you
don't
lose
think
me.
there
You
are a
lose me on
whole
that.
lot of things better than good food. They're just not. I'm not going to pick a lot of things over good food. It doesn't miss.
Yeah, don't worry. And you have helped make our little boy just the same way. So Jackson is a foodie as well. So he will FaceTime you because he wants to see you take the first bite because he's so
Absolutely.
excited. And I do not understand, but that's a bond that you guys have. Yes, a chef's kiss. I do not understand it, but I'm going to let you all have it. Now, what makes me excited if I walk into a house or a hotel and there's a smell, aroma that hits my nose when I walk into either one, oh, I'm so excited. Or if I see things lined up, now that gets me excited. If I see a beautiful closet or a house that's decorated that smells phenomenal, oh, then I'm excited. I might have that same feel that you all have about that food.
I just, yeah. I mean, I want to go into a clean establishment. I want it to smell nice, but there's just something about good food. And when you have good food, I mean, it's like your whole mood, your whole day, your night, whatever, wherever you are in life, it makes it better. A good steak or a nice piece of fish, maybe some sea bass. I'm getting hungry as I think about this. This is, yeah, you got to have it.
Okay, coach, since you are such a foodie, um, to the viewers out there, think about this and to you. If you had one last meal to eat, one, what are you eating?
How many
Just
courses
one,
do I get?
coach. Just one.
Oh man, I it's so hard. Okay, Italian food is probably my favorite food group, kind of but man, one,
One.
if I got one, I'm probably going to go for something down home, right? Just one. Give me some good old neck bones, Some people may not know about the neck bones, but you need to learn about the neck bones. Neck
We
bones,
grew
some
up
collard
eating neck
greens,
bones.
some mac and cheese, some black eyed peas, you know, some sliced tomatoes. It's probably going to be a soul food plate, you know? If some oxtails, good old country cooking.
Your plate is overflowing right now. Your plate is overflowing.
With a side of
One,
spaghetti.
yeah. Now let's get into it. So think about
No,
the
God.
things that we grew up eating. Now, to
Okay.
all the listeners out there, especially when you lived in the South, I know you don't think Kentucky is the South, but it is
It's
below the
yes.
Mason-Dixon line. But let's
Yeah.
get into it. Some of the things we grew up eating, I don't know that we should be eating. Pig feet, chitlins, neck bones. Now, my family still
Oh,
eats them,
now I'm
but
with you on the
chitlins,
pig and chitlins. I don't eat that stuff anymore. Like I did growing up, but I don't think I could actually eat pig feet. As a matter of fact, I used to eat pickled pig feet growing up, right out of the jar. I know, I
yeah.
know, I know, I know. No, it makes me think about it makes me cringe now, but I wouldn't eat it now, but I definitely ate it then. But fat back stuff that they would fry on the stove, like we had no business. We're 2 and 3. We shouldn't have been eating fat back. It's a wonder we're still here. However, a good neck bone never hurt anybody. Now, I'm not going to be with you on that. No neck bone slander on this podcast.
Well,
No
neck
neck
bones was
bone
not one of my favorites, but I was one of the kids that, when your mom said, this is what you're eating, and if you don't eat it, you're going to sit at the table or you can have it for lunch or breakfast. The chitlins and I just looked at each other. I never liked them as a kid. I still don't like them. See, I'm all about how things look. Maybe it tastes bland, but if it looks like it doesn't taste good, it just messes with my mental psyche. But those
You're
chitlins,
visual.
because I could smell them when my grandma was cooking them, just they just don't sit with me. However, I was just telling Jackson the other day, growing up in the country, he asked me, did I have rabbit? And I was like, yes, we ate rabbit growing up, and squirrel and deer. I don't know that I could do it now. But
I don't any
with
squirrel,
some
and I don't any
eggs, that's how we grew up. So our viewers out there, what are some wild things that you used to eat that you wouldn't dare eat now? And I'll agree with you. I'm going with soul food. I'm going with fried chicken,
absolutely.
macaroni, collard greens, sweet potatoes,
Put
sliced
sweet potato,
tomatoes.
add that to my plate. Can I put more on my plate?
You sound like you having two plates right now.
Okay.
So that's what it sounds like. Two plates. So
Oh,
so now we're going to transition into some of our rapid fire questions. I
uh-oh.
think I know some of your answers, but here's some of our
Hmm.
rapid fire questions for our 30-second shot clock. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Coffee or tea?
Ooh. Can I say water? No. Tea.
Now, those were the two options, coffee or tea,
I
and we're
know, I'm
talking about
sorry.
water.
Tea. 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 Come on now. You
Tea.
know,
So anyway, don't worry. I'm glad you didn't say coffee because to all of our viewers out there, when she drinks coffee, it basically is sugar and milk with a little bit of coffee.
this
Anybody
is
out
true.
there that way?
This is true.
Favorite city you have traveled to?
Lake Como, Italy.
Okay. Now, this is going to be hard for you because you binge watch shows all the time. Last show that you have binge watched.
Oh, this was last night. I watched season 1 of The Couple Next Door. Wild. The Couple Next Door.
Well,
Very
I have
interesting.
not seen it.
I know.
Um,
You're just not
you know,
that into shows, which is unfortunate because we can't share in that love. But
well, I am into TV shows, but my TV shows are either reality TV or Henry Danger or something that Jackson's watching. Um, Something you want to do before this year ends.
ooh, before this year ends, go to Martha's Vineyard in
Oh,
Boston. Yep.
that's a nice one. Okay, one thing your co-host still doesn't know about you. Oh, I can't
Ooh,
wait. Let's get into it. Share the
I'm
tea.
not sure. There's a lot you don't know, to be honest. Um, what don't you know about me already?
Surprise me with something
Well, wow.
that you're about to get married and get in a wedding dress.
No.
Oh, okay.
Uh, what is something you don't know? There's not a whole lot you don't know. Maybe I've been thinking a lot lately about casual relationships and just how how people are just casually friends, right? So yeah, we can get into that a little bit
Okay.
later.
Well, you already brought it up, so we might as well
No,
dive in.
no.
Casual. To our viewers, what do you consider a casual relationship? We need some comments on that so we can dive in further on the next episode. So for me on the 32nd, I don't drink coffee or tea. So,
See,
well,
no, no, no,
sweet
no,
tea.
no,
That's
no,
it.
no. You got me right. I couldn't want to. I had to pick right. So
Okay.
see, we're already getting into some problems. I had to
Okay.
pick, but then you get to answer the questions with a
Well,
toss up,
okay.
right?
Sweet tea. I'm all about sweet tea. And if
Well,
it doesn't
sweet
have the
tea wasn't an
sugar on the
option. It was just tea.
okay, well, I put sweet on it, sweet tea, and I want sugar at the bottom of it. If I don't see any sugar at the bottom
Disgusting.
of it with some lemons floating at the top, that's not real sweet tea.
That's awful.
The favorite city that I've traveled to, I can do Lake Como, but I loved Sydney, Australia.
Okay. All
One
right.
of my
I like
favorite
that.
places. I got to go to the petting zoo. I don't know if people know, I don't really fool with animals like that because I don't trust them. But anyway, we got to go to the petting zoo and they were like, you can feed the kangaroos. And I was like in a 3 point stance because I was like, I'm not for sure what this kangaroo is going to do. But then
Smart.
they had a little baby koala bear and the lady was going to hand it to me. And the little koala bear was looking at me in the eyes and opened up his arm. And then I just couldn't do it because I was like, right now, this koala bear might strangle me. So I don't really fool with animals like that, but I really enjoyed going to the zoo. The last show that I've binge watched, it's going to be a reality TV show, 90 Day Fiance. I think you should go on that show.
No. Now I would do Married at First Sight. I would actually, if they had a geriatric division of the show, I think I would do it.
Well, I
But
think we should write in.
I
You're in
haven't
Atlanta.
seen
They could shoot
many
it there.
almost 50-year-old people on the show. However, it's something I think is very interesting. I would try it.
Well, the new show is 90 Day Fiance, and then the spinoff show is Match Me Abroad, which you like to travel abroad. So you would have to go to another country and
Mm.
have a matchmaker, and they find you a match in your country. So I'm currently watching that as well, Match Me Abroad. And I think what country would you go to try to
Ooh.
find your husband?
Oh, I don't know. You can't pick the US.
No, Match Me Abroad.
Maybe I'll go move to another country and then get matched back to the US. How about that? I,
Okay, you
I
missed
don't
the whole point.
I don't know about it, coach. I don't know about it. I mean, it's one thing to get matched in the US, right? In a different state or whatever, but where we share some of the same customs or culturally the same, maybe like the same types of food, because although I'm a foodie, I don't eat everything. So I don't know. It would just depend. I don't know. I have to think about that one. That's a good
Well,
question though.
it's a great show. Any of my reality TV buddies out there, If I'm missing a reality TV show, let me know. I'll pretty much watch all of them. Married at First Sight, Welcome to Platteville, which is a great one. Match Me Abroad, 90 Day Fiance, My 600-Pound Life. That is my
I was
nighttime show.
waiting on that one. I was waiting on
Porter,
that one because
Porter's
you
Buried
called me.
Alive.
You called me at the middle of the night. Well, not even the middle. It's like 3 in the morning sometimes, and you're calling me about turn on my 600-pound life, and I'm like, no, go to bed. Why are you watching that? Why?
Well, it's entertaining for me, and I want to see them make it. I like the success stories, and I can't leave out this one. My 1,000-Pound Sisters, they are from Kentucky. So I got to show Kentucky Girl love, so I do watch them as well. So if I'm missing any reality TV shows, let me know. Something I want to do before the year ends. I will be the big 47 on Sunday. And it's Leo season. Let the lions roar. But I want to come up with a list of 47 things
Oh
to
wow,
do before January 1st. They don't have to be big things, but just small things that maybe I have just put off, and time waits for no one. So I'm going to check some things off my list.
got to do it. Got to do it. That'll be interesting. Can't wait to hear
And
about that.
oh yeah, it's going to be a great list. It's going to be a great list. And one thing that my co-host doesn't know, yeah, I don't, I can't think of anything, but we'll have to get back to that question next. But as we wrap up, man, it's so good to catch up. But we are going to finish with our 94 feet of heat. If you know, you know. All my Lady
Let's
Ball
get it.
fans out there, holler at us. 94 feet of heat. So this will be a series of questions, and I need you to answer with whatever comes to your mind. The first
Let's
one is
get it.
going to be a tough one. Let's not get emotional because I'm already getting emotional thinking about it.
Uh
But
oh.
if heaven had a phone line and we had
Ooh.
30 seconds to speak to Coach Summit, what would you say to her?
Oh wow. I'd say, Coach, I need my tattoo, baby. She owes us a tattoo. I'm not gonna get emotional about that. I want our tattoo. She said to us, if you guys can help us win a national championship in 1996, 97, I will get a tattoo. Oh, really? So that year, for those that don't know, was a tough, tough year. It was a year of
Tough
first
year.
for us in the program, and they were not good first, right? But ultimately, we won the national title that year. And Coach Summit said to us right there in Stokely, it was after a practice, and she did not like tattoos. Everyone knows that. We had to cover our tattoos as players back then.
Cover them
Now,
up.
that's not even a thing now, right? So she said, I'll get a tattoo if you guys can help us win. Well, coach, I'm on the line today, baby. I need that too.
Yeah, she's in heaven smiling on that one. Maybe she got her tattoo up there. I would just say thank you. I can still see those blue eyes that do not blink staring at
She
me.
did not.
But I just want to thank her for the toughness that she's instilled in us, the resiliency, um,
Absolutely.
our work ethic, the sisterhood, and also the loyalty. That's really big. And I just want to thank her for everything that she poured into us and telling her that we are still spreading her message. And that we
Absolutely.
love her. All right. Next question. How do you get dressed in the morning? Here are your three options. Do you pick out your outfit first? Do you put on your makeup or do your hair? What order do you do those three things in?
Oh, 100% pick my outfit. Matter of fact, that's pick. most times the night before. So even though I'm in athletic gear, sweats all the time, I lay out my clothes. I pick them out the night before mostly, but sometimes it happens the day of, right? So outfit, and then what was it? What were the other two?
Hair, makeup.
Well, there's no makeup, but there is hair. So that's it. Outfit, hair, shower.
Okay, I can get with that because I'm going to pick my outfit out. But then I am going to do my makeup and then I'll finish with my hair last. When I
Yeah.
wear makeup, I don't wear it every day. But if I did, that's the order I would go into.
Now that I think about that, my hair is kind of done before, after the outfit, and after the shower. Because this is like a process. I got to, hey, listen, those out there that know about the edges, right? You got to get those edges right. So I got to lay my edges down best I can, right? Before I get in the shower, wrap my hair up. And then after I get out, I do whatever else I need to do. So it's kind of a process, right? I know some people feel me on that.
Well, her process is about 5 hours. For how long does it take you to get dressed? For our viewers, how long should it take you to get dressed and how long does it? Because for Buds, it takes her about 5 hours because it literally is the 5 to 6 hour process of laying out the clothes, the shoes, the undergarments, everything she's going to use on her body. It's 5 to 6 hours. Me, I'm going to pick the outfit, get in the shower, get dressed, and I'm going to do the same thing at bedtime, but we can get into that later. But I want to know, how long does it take you to get dressed in the morning? All right, this is one of the things that these next two came across as reels that we have talked about. Um, do you rinse off your pans before you cook your food?
Absolutely. You have to wash it, clean it, yeah, rinse it out, dry it out, and then you cook the food in it. I mean, you're not going to know a whole lot about that because you don't cook, but
Hear me out, audience.
absolutely.
Hear me out. I am going to rinse out the pan because um, I'm a clean freak like that. However, I know my role. I do cook. I cook pancakes, bacon, eggs, spaghetti. I just cooked a shrimp boil. Y'all, I know the dishes that I cook and I cook them very well. Tacos. So listen, I know my
So,
role. I know my role
so
and I do it well.
okay, how often are you cooking these things? And for the record, the seafood bag that you had, I will say it got better because it started out really light skinned. It was really light skinned. I was concerned there was not a lot of seasoning.
You didn't trust the process. I showed you the video before I got the seasoning and the shrimp on it. Um, the boys loved it. So I got 2 thumbs up. And I also make a lot of desserts off TikTok. So if you all have any desserts that you all are interested in me making, and I can show you all some
No,
pictures or video.
no.
The last thing I made was a peach cobbler, and it was fantastic. But anyway, what order do you cook this food in? Grits, pancakes, eggs, bacon.
Well, you have to get your bacon and your grits going. See, I slow cook my grits. Again, something you might not know a lot about. You
Well,
don't
I
eat
don't even
grits.
eat grits.
But grits and the bacon, you got to get those going. See, I'm slow cooking my grits. I'm adding, the butter or the heavy cream, whatever it is you're adding to it. And then I'm going to go my pancakes and my eggs are going to be last. And they're almost at the same time, kind of, because you want those to be right there and hot.
And since I cook all of these things, well, not the grits because I don't eat grits. Since I cook all these things, I'm going with my bacon first. Hear me out, viewers. Crispy bacon, or do you like limp bacon? I'm a
Really,
crispy. Crispy. Okay, so
I
crispy
like somewhere
bacon.
in the middle. Somewhere in the middle. I don't want it like super, super crispy, but I don't want it like flimsy either or flaccid.
If
I don't want it flimsy, but I want it somewhere right there in the middle.
if it's not crunching, I don't want it. I want to crunch. Okay. Then I'm going to make my pancakes. And I don't like just to add water. I'm going to put an egg, milk, put my oil, butter. Then, as my pancakes are going, I'll start my scrambled eggs. I would prefer a fried egg, but I will do scrambled eggs. Last question on the 94 feet before we end this podcast. All the reels with the babies talking and they're saying different things. Have you watched those? I know you have because you're on social media a lot.
I've seen a couple of those.
Okay, so if you were the baby, what are three things that you would tell your mother not to do?
Number one, I did not need all of that Vaseline you put on my face. I didn't need it. That's number one. Number two, if I'm crying, I can't just stop crying because you say stop crying, right? You know how the parents like, hush that crying. You kind of joke, taking it back a little bit. And the third thing, um, stop calling me Tim, Punchy, Jeremiah, every other name of my brothers in the house, right? So growing up, I was everybody but Naya. So those are the three things.
Well, I didn't have that problem. I was the only. But don't give me a half a piece of gum in church. That drove me crazy. I don't want a half a piece of
Oh,
gum or a peppermint because I didn't like either one of those things.
oh
That's
my
one.
gosh. I love peppermints. I'm
Two,
hooked on
you do love peppermint. That's
it.
I
It came
that
from being hungry in church, growing up in the church. We're ready to go. It's like 3, 4 hours in. It's like, I'm hungry, mama. Yeah, eat this peppermint. That's what happened.
I don't like peppermint to this day for that reason. And don't give me a half piece of gum. Matter of fact, when I put gum in my mouth to this day, I usually put two pieces in. Um, the second thing, I did not like them then, and I still don't like them. And I don't have a girl, thank gosh, because my mom put 10,000 beads in my hair. I don't want them to
Oh,
shake. I don't want a whole bunch of barrettes. I could do without that. And the last thing, I don't know why she would lick her finger to get something off my face or body. Why? Why? Why do mothers do that? And now that I'm a mother, I
that's
still do this
adorable.
to this day. But, you got to love your mamas. That's what we do.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, the wet finger. Yeah, yeah.
And my
Forgot
mom
about
was the same way with the Vaseline. She said, because she didn't want me to get wind burnt, wind burnt in the winter. And so she would put a whole container of Vaseline on my face shining. But she still believes in it because she still does it to Jackson to this day to make sure that his skin is not ruined. So, listen, I think that's just a generational. So, what are some things that your parents did to the Hear Me Out audience that drove you insane that you either now do to torture your kids or you don't do because it tortured you? And that is a wrap for Hear Me Out. Thank you for joining us today on the podcast. Please comment, like, or subscribe. We look forward to having you and your friends on our next episode. We'll see you soon.